When we hear about rebuilding muscle, we probably think of going to work out in the gym.
In today's Health Watch, Local 5's Connie Feldman shows us how bioengineers are building muscle not in the gym, but in a lab.
Destroyed muscles, torn up tissues. Every year, 4.5 million people undergo reconstructive surgeries. Although surgeons can help repair the problem, many times the damaged area will never get back to 100%. But now, researchers are working in the lab to grow new muscles and give these patients new hope.
Car accidents, sports injuries, cancer, war. Many times, surgeries to reconstruct new tissue helps the look, but
it's not very effective, so they don't recover the additional function of that muscle.
Now, Rice University bioengineers are creating scaffolds made out of decellularized skeletal muscle.
Our goal here is to not just create new tissue, but to create new functional tissue.
It's the latest step in true tissue regeneration, using natural materials, not synthetic ones. Researchers start with muscle taken from a rabbit and break it down into proteins to create the matrix of nanofibers. This is what the scaffold looks like in the lab. Scientists can grow it as large or as small as needed.
We would be able to implant this mesh directly because it already has the proteins and biochemical cues that we would find in muscle. It should ideally recruit cells from your body to help come in and fill that gap and to form new muscle fibers.
The future of growing muscles in the lab.
Speaking of building muscle, we have an update for you tonight on a recent subject of our Health Watch story on orthopedic rehab. You may remember Brenda Fritz, a young mother of 3 who was recovering from a complex hip surgery after being injured in training to compete once again. I'm happy to report Fritz recently took first place in the High Cliff Half Iron Triathlon. Now that's a 1.2-mile swim, followed by 56 miles on a bike, wrapping it up with the 13.1-mile run. I'd say she's recovered pretty well. Fritz tells us she can't say enough about the support of her team at Aurora Bay Care in getting her back. And she didn't build those muscles in a lab, she did it the old-fashioned way. That's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Feldman, Local 5 News.